think I'm live. First time using this on my new phone. It's the same exact phone, but I just switched everything over. I got a pop up just looking at it. You guys can't see it. Here's the old phone. They're identical phones. Oh man, I don't know if you guys gonna be able to see the damn. Oh yeah, yeah, you'll be able to see it. I don't expect anybody. Probably many people are probably off and about celebrating 4th of July with their friends and families. Hey, Chew, how you doing? Happy Independence Day. Good to see you. Just got my brand new phone. I've had it for a while, and I've had problems with my old phone. I don't know if you can see the damage. You can't quite see it, but you can kind of see it through the glare. No, I'm getting reflection. Let's see who we got. More people. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you. Hey, Sean Stafford. Woo! What's going on? I got my new phone. I've had it. It took me a few hours to get things switched over. I stumbled, had a few roadblocks, but yeah, here's the old one. It still works with my Wi-Fi. It's still connected when I turn it on, so I had to shut it off. I'm trying to angle this so you can see the spider web cracks that's at the bottom. You can't even. It doesn't pick it up. It's picking up too much of the glare. But yeah, she was pretty trashed. Picture trying to look through that thing. Yeah. Happy 4th of July, brother. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Uh, I'm, I'm not sure if the capabilities of being newer, of course, I got a lot of memory back and I got more memory. Everything seems to run a lot smoother, a lot faster. The picture quality is a lot better. Um, on the new phone, of course, with the same exact phone, I don't have everything 100% set up yet, but I had to come out here and give it a try. I went live earlier today, this afternoon. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Happy 4th of July to Jeff. Dennis Osborne, happy 4th of July again. I think you had stopped by my earlier stream. Got my phone all set up, my new phone. The old one had a lot of problems, had a lot of cracks about 3 weeks ago, probably. Hey, Brookie, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Looks like my ex's phone. Yeah, it's a Motorola. They're identical phones. They're the same make, same model, everything, and I really like the Motorola phones. Uh, it's got awesome picture quality. Here's the old one, cracks and all. I was just showing the cracks in the glass. I was trying to look through the chat, and you could hardly ever see it. It was really difficult. Hey, Rakamas! Woo! Happy 4th of July, Raka! Good to see you. Awesome. Thank you so much, Dennis. And thank you. Can't stay long. Happy holidays. Awesome. I'm glad you stopped in here, Raka. At least to say hi and smash that like button. Appreciate you. I know you will. Yeah, I'm curious on whether the I can actually touch the screen now and zoom in. Oh, yeah. Before I had problems if I touched the screen, I zoomed in like this. Sometimes it would cause problems. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, now I can zoom in and zoom out. There's my Pepsi from earlier. That's warm. I got a new one. Just like up down. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Let's. Whew. I think Jeff, you were in here earlier. Does the picture quality look better than the stream earlier today that I did? Of course, I'm zoomed in right now. Thank you. Yeah, it is. Of course, I'm zoomed in. Like I said, I'm not zoomed in all the way, but let's see how far I can zoom in. I'll zoom in across the road. I guess that's maximum. There's the pool, the homemade pool that I made 30 years ago. It's 2 feet below ground surface. solar lights. Yeah, they're pretty nice lights. They last for a while. I think we get them at a Dollar General. They used to when they originally had them. The original bought them. I think they're like $6.50. Now they're like almost $9. They're kind of nice. They last a few years out in the weather. I got to replace a few. I got them all over the yard. Got them everywhere. You can see even over there on my deck. I got some on the deck. The motion sensor LEDs. One there. One over in that corner. They're on the garage. They're on the house. They're all over. There's a cell tower. Got a cellular tower right across the road from me, but it doesn't hold my carrier. It's not my carrier. It's a different carrier. Oh, well. Well, I'm really glad that this works. That's really awesome. Yeah, maybe before I end the stream, maybe I might take you for another walk out back, see if I can. Knuckles! Austin Numbskull! Woo! Good to see you, brother. We had somebody else stopping here. Macro Blue. How you doing, Macro Blue? I don't recognize you. Hi, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you, Knuckles, Bustin' Numbskull. Good to see you, brother. That was pretty awesome there. It wasn't that long ago. I think a day or two ago, I was watching one of your videos where you were, I believe it was you were making something, you had your PPE on. You had a lot of face reveals there, brother. Getting really close to your work, putting all that fabric down, putting the resin down. That was pretty awesome to watch. That was pretty cool. I think you were making a slingshot, if I'm not mistaken. I really like that slingshot you made with the circuit board. That came out really awesome. Happy Tiger! Woo! How you doing, Happy Tiger? Good to see you. Happy 4th of July to you as well. Thank you. Yeah, the circuit board one, Knuckles. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. It was different. I liked it. It was all right. I got some. I got one of my Phoenix pourers, my very first one, my promo. I want to get some resin, some red and orange and yellow resin, and I want to make some flames and set the Phoenix pour right inside of it. Try to get it together to where I can get it poured 3 different colors, like red, orange, and yellow, and make it look like flames, and then set the copper Phoenix pour that I made, the promo one, and set it right inside the resin. I want to get it to where it looks like flames and have it bond right to the bottom of the copper piece set right inside there. Oh, I missed something. What's in the UK right now? I'm doing very well, doing better. I had a lot of things going on the past week or so. A lot of personal things to do with my close related family. Nothing directly around me. Razbabo, how you doing? I don't think that grass has grown too much since this morning. No, it hasn't, but it's been cut again. I took the zero turn out. I got a new phone. Razbabo. Oh, the zero turn, you can't see. It's on the other side. I had to re-mulch a lot of the grass, the dry stuff. So I spent about 3-4 hours today, and I remowed everything again and mulched it all up. I got my new phone going. What phone did you get? I got the same exact one. When I bought this one, I originally had a Motorola, and it was a 2020 Motorola Stylus G. And I like the Motorola Stylus G. And this was a 2022. And when I bought this to replace the 2020, I'd bought 2 of these. I had a deal and I got 2 of them at a really decent price. So the phone you're looking at right here is the same exact phone that I have right here. Identical. I really like it. I really enjoy it. It's got good quality. Like I was saying, it suffered some damage. There's a good picture of it. Now you guys can see the cracks. I was trying to show earlier. Let me see. It's a little blurry, but yeah, this is the bottom. That's the top, and it's all spider web cracked. I could hardly ever see it. Trying to touch the keys. I kept making errors. And I used to like to use speech to text. I still do. I prefer speech to text over anything. But yeah, that phone's seen its better days. I'm very happy with it. Let's see. You were hidden for ice. What's that? But I've had this phone that I'm streaming off now. These two phones, I bought them a year and a half ago. And this one, the one that I'm streaming from right now, actually hadn't been touched for a year and a half. The battery was completely dead. I had to charge it and I wanted to attempt to get it to go. Where's my phone case? It's in the new phone. The phone case is in the new phone. The new phone's in the phone case. It's mounted to my tripod. Yeah. You get a new phone when your wife gets a new phone. Well, usually if you want to do that, usually you can get a better deal when you buy two. Most times. Colorado Mountain Mama. Woo! Hey, happy 4th of July. Good to see you. Yes, it is a beautiful day. You as well. You have an awesome, tremendous weekend. Be safe as well. Yes, everybody be safe this weekend. Uh, I know I plan on Mrs. T Bird's working today. She works from home, so I can see her at any time. I went in there a little while ago and I went and fixed her some dinner, fixed her some iced coffees, and I was actually talking. Well, Knuckle Bussin' Numbskull had commented on one of my videos, and I said I just got done finished setting up my short, and this phone still works. The phone calls don't come to it, but the emails. I guess it's because of the Wi-Fi is connected to it, even without the SIMS card. Because I did take the SIMS card out and put it into the new phone, but it still works. And I was still getting messages, and I could still go on YouTube with it, even though the new phone that I'm streaming from right now was all completely connected. Now I think I successfully reconnected everything that I had on the old phone onto the new phone up to like 65-75% of all my messages and everything. I had a few hiccups with the passwords and trying to get things situated, but I figured it all out and I got it all done. So that's a big plus, and I'm real happy with that. But I don't know. I want to take a walk out back. Is Knuckles still here? Or did he take off? He may have taken off. I apologize, Knuckles, if I didn't see you say goodbye. I know he had popped in here. No, he said last thing he said that'll be cool. Yeah, there he is. He's gonna be right back. That's what it was. Keep old phones for storage. Yeah, yeah, I could. I've got a lot of my videos. It was starting. A lot of my videos came through. Those that were backed up. Some things weren't backed up. I think Sean, you did a video on the phone thing there, where you were the memory was maxed out, and everything else was maxed out. The storage was maxed out. That was my phone. That was this phone. Everything was maxed out, and I was constantly in a battle of trying to delete emails and delete pictures and delete videos to get it down there constantly. I think I'm still going to be on that battle with Google on my main account. The T-Bird account, which is the one as I'm on right now, is not so bad for the email, but my main account, wow, I'm like I'm always fluctuating at like 90-95%. Yeah, I probably will keep it for storage. Like I said, it's working off the Wi-Fi. I shut it off because I was getting messages going to my old phone, and I was looking at them, and that's where I commented on Knuckles, uh, one of his comments that he had commented on one of my shorts or my live stream. Actually, it was from one of my ones. I had two live streams that I did by the fireplace, uh, fire pit lives, and I had changed them from private. They always go to private. I had to change it to public, and I changed them to public, both of them, as well as the one that I streamed earlier today. But yeah, let's take a little walk. I'm curious. I'm curious, and then this phone is going to be better. I think it's like around 6:30 or 6:45 Eastern Standard Time. But I don't know if Knuckles has ever really seen my fire pit. He might have seen it. Let me go for a walk out back. I think we got about maybe another couple of hours of sunlight. At least now I can read the chat a lot better without looking through the cracks. Sean, everything, the audio and the video is all 5 times 5, correct? Thank you, Wendy. 7:09. Yeah, about 2 more hours of daylight. It'll start turning dusk in about another hour and a half, roughly. I showed my garden earlier. Yeah, I gotta restain it. The stains are coming off. It's it's getting pretty old. 6:09. Yeah, you're in Central, I believe, Central time. The tomatoes, the banana peppers, the onions. There's the lettuce, the radishes that have popped up, the beets. Still haven't figured out what those were. I forgot what they were, but they're coming up. More radishes, more beets, string beans. Them are what were those, Jeff? I forget. You know, we were talking about them earlier. Jeff knows. Oh, what the heck? I forget the name of them. Anyways, watermelon, spaghetti squash. I got some zucchini. I got some other type of squash. Some regular potatoes that haven't popped up. They just planted some potatoes that didn't have a lot of eyes on them, but they should grow. They should grow. And them are sweet potatoes. Love those sweet potatoes. Uh, I was kind of curious, and if I could go back any farther in my property, can't remember. I think it was James Reel. He said this was my landing strip back here. It's my landing strip. I'm probably about 350 feet, maybe 400 feet from the house. 300, 400 feet towards the back. I'm curious on whether how far I can go back. I'm probably, after I get done doing this live stream, I'm going to take the dirt bike out. I'm going to go for a ride with the dirt bike or the dune buggy. If I start breaking up or if I start getting choppy, please let me know. I just want to do a test on how far I can walk back here. I should be able to go further. I'm hoping this phone being never used and not cracked. Trump, how you doing, Caping? What is it, Caping Tats? Good to see you. Trump is a Joe. I'm not sure who Caping is, but good to see you. Happy 4th of July. Earlier today with my other phone, the other broke phone, right about here is where I was starting to cut out. I don't know if I got 5 times 5 for sound and audio right now or not. I'm not sure. I was going to give a little walk here more towards where I drive around with a dune buggy. Oh, it's breaking up signal. Uh-oh. It's breaking up, getting a little choppy. Well, I guess that's my maximum. I was going to take you guys for a walk around back. How about right here, Sean? Is it better right here? That tree that fell down over there, I cut that up earlier. It's timed out. There you go. Yeah, I think he's causing some mischief, isn't he, Sean? But I cut that down on my chainsaw. I got to cut down the other one that's dead. I want to try to clean them up, get that all cleaned up. Of course, if Dennis Osborne is still in here, he was on earlier. He said the grass hasn't grown anymore since this afternoon. But here's a little clearing area. Yeah, troll. Yeah, I got to clean all this up. I got a lot of some dead limbs and stuff. Danine, how you doing? I got my new phone working. Got everything all transferred over from my new phone. Was testing it out. I got to clean that up. Leaves. Haven't done nothing with that. Yeah, this is kind of neat. I don't know if made those out of pallets, little chairs out of pallets. Of course, I did this. They say it sat out here all year long over the winter. Got a lot of leaves. Probably got to buy some new seat covers for them. But I got one there, one over the other side. You can make some interesting things if you're good at with woodwork. Let me come back over here, but it's nice to know that I could go back that far anyways. Still working. I thought maybe I could go back a little further. I did cut up some of that birch tree with my chainsaw before I ran out of gas. I got more gas in the garage. Yeah, with that one birch tree. Oop, you got the sun. That one birch tree that fell in the wintertime. Got all the branches pretty much all chopped up. Got everything cut up. I got one side of my blade sharpened a little bit more than the other blade. The other on my chain on my saw, it's cutting at an angle a little bit. I'll have to resharpen the other side. Started off good. Then I started to go at an angle with it. I got those pieces cut up. I've been slowly breaking that stuff up, using it for starting wood. Yeah, there it is right there. The Husqvarna. Yeah. Husqvarna or steel. I like steels and Husqvarnas. Yeah, there's going to be a fire tonight. Going to be a fire. Me and Mrs. D-Bird. We'll have a nice evening out here. A lot of them branches. I'm really glad to see all of you. I've been on now for about 21. I think I'll cut this off at probably 30 minutes, maybe, unless somebody wants to really talk or chat or see something. I don't got a whole lot going on. I'm just going to putter around here and putter around. Come on, Jeff. I'm waiting for the comment for puttering around. I don't have any more mowing to do, but let's see. Why does it look different here? Oh, okay. There we go. Didn't get a comment from puttering around from Jeff. What's wrong? Yeah, it is good firewood. Yeah, like I said, it's been on for 22 minutes. Like I said, I'll probably when I hit 30 minutes, I'll probably get off and um, either go check out a few other streams, or like I said, I'll go cut down some more wood and trim some more up. And I got a lot of things like out in the back or whatever I can do. I'm just doing, odds and ends around the house, picking up. Don't plan on going anywhere tonight. I got my own little fireworks I have that me and Mrs. Stever will set off. Maybe I'll do a video on them. Maybe I probably won't do a live stream on them. And Jock, is that how you pronounce that? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Happy 4th of July to you. Thank you, Wendy. Bye. Have a great 4th. Be safe. Take care and have fun. See, there he is. You're funny, Jeff. Yeah, I figured that one would get a rise out of you. Yeah, Denine's in here. She's up in Alaska with the midnight sun, 24/7. I don't know when she doesn't get any dark. The sun just kind of goes up and goes down, up and down, up and down. I imagine probably in about another month you'll start getting a little bit of darkness up there. Yeah. Oh, Jeff. It's brutal. Sun all day. Can't see any fireworks. Oh, man. Oh, that is really, I never really thought of that, Deneen. That stinks. That really does. That really does. LBS. Yes. Good to see you again, LBS. Thanks for stopping in. I just got on. I redid my phone. It's the same exact phone. A lot of them have seen it, but about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, uh, cracked my phone. And it's in pretty rough shape. I had another one that I bought the same exact time as I bought this Motorola. Same one. Motorola Stylus G. And I got everything transferred over. I had to give it a test, see how things are working. I hope you're having a good day with you and your family and your kids going up for fireworks tonight. You got to go fishing or to fillet. You're gonna get some of that. What was it? I keep thinking pickerel, walleye. You're going walleye fishing, right? And through some bangs, yeah, it has. Yeah, it was a perfectly good phone until I dropped it getting out of my car at work, and that's how the bottom of it got cracked. And then I set it on top of my car in my trunk. I forgot it there, and I closed it in the trunk of my car. That's how the top part got smashed. I'm surprised it's still working even after that. I'm pretty rough on phones, I guess. And I got to take care of this one. The screen, everything, everything's awesome. I think the the video I think is a little better because I think maybe in the back part of it, from I'd been getting slightly scratched in the back. But yeah, trying to think that I think you had gotten one of the. No, you didn't get one of the dragons. Which one did you get? I was talking with Knuckle Bus and Numbskull. I'm going to be taking one of my the Phoenix pours that I had, the promo one. I've got to get some. I got to. I'm trying to think. The resin. I got to get some orange, red, and yellow resin. I'm going to make some flames out of it. And I'm going to take my promo type. That was a partial pour. I'm going to make flames with the resin and have it red, orange, and yellow, and make flames out of it. I'm still trying to decide whether I want to make an outside piece so I can make it look like a burning flame. And then I'm going to set my promo pour, my Phoenix. That was a partial pour right into it once I get the colors of the resin, the yellow, the orange, and the red. And I'm going to set it right in there so that copper pour is setting right on top. That's what I plan on doing for that. I bet you were a little surprised when I sent you that little silver piece with a little sword. I didn't do everything that I wanted to do with it. There was more I wanted to do with that, but I figured it was what it was, and I knew you'd enjoy that. Throw your old phone in the fire tonight. Ah, see if it blows up. Well, it does got an internal battery. That's the only thing that I think that stinks about these Motorola's. You got no place to take the battery out of it or to replace the battery. It's an internal permanent battery. I don't think I'll do that because it's still working. I can still use it. If I wanted to turn it on right now, like say, let me see, I'll turn it on. I can still use it through my Wi Fi. Is it going to come on? Yep, it's popping up. It'll take that. Jeff's going to come up with a comment with that. Hey, Ray and Sandy, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. I got to get back to your page too, Ray and Sandy. I know you got more content. I enjoy going and watching the things that you create. Um, I'm going to probably be getting. I was talking to Vegas Sacker the other day. He'd ask again what I was going to get: the laser printer, the 3D printer, and I told him I'm like 75% sure I'm going to get the laser printer because there's so much I can do with that. If I get the right kind, I can uh, I can get blank graphite molds and laser out whatever I want in graphite for my pours. I can also use it for wood carvings and stuff, and I can etch stuff into it. And I'm pretty sure that if I when I do a pour, I can you I can laser etch anything into the whether it be silver or a copper pour. I can laser etch it right into that. Hey, Snakebite, how you doing? Good to see you. Just so I say it, I think I said happy 4th of July to LBS, Liberty Bleed Silver. Happy 4th of July and Independence Day to you, Ray and Sandy. Snakebite, what's going on, brother? Scrap Metal Racing, happy 4th of July to you, brother, and Snakebite. awesome. Glad to see you guys. Got my new phone going. It seems like it's working awesome. But yeah, I got to get back to Sean's. I went to your page the other day, Sean. Uh, I think you had a newer video. I think I watched that. You didn't really have too many things for shorts. I went to Retoyer's page. He had some new stuff that I hadn't gotten to. What do you think, Scrap Metal Racing, on that pile of pennies, Canadian pennies? I counted them up. I thought there was more than what there was, but I think there was 79 Canadian pennies just left out on the top of the Coinstar. Who in their right mind would leave that there? And then I left there. I went to McDonald's. I got an ice cream and I got a Big Mac and a couple of blueberry pies and a few other things. And I'm going through the drive-through. Gave him my code because I used my app to order. I looked out the window and it looked like a $5 bill on there. I stopped the car, got out. I immediately just shook my phone. I just got to twist it and it comes up and I can start recording a video. And I started to record it and I looked over and it was $1, but big deal. That was better than a Coinstar. $1 bill floating around on the ground. That ain't the first time I found money floating around. Last time was a Canadian $10 bill. You know, somebody going by with a, they got a little moped. Let me zoom in. I can zoom in on that. Oh, man. I could take my dirt bike out and go bypass them, circle around them a couple of times, or my doom buggy. Yeah. Oh, I went over 30 minutes. Oh, well, I'll keep going for a little while longer. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, though. It's the second time, that one time I had found a whole bag of coins that was left on there, but that was some pretty cruddy money. Pretty cruddy money. Ugh. I brought it home. I put it in a Clorox bath, water with Clorox. I didn't even dare touch it. But there was 79 pennies. There was a Canadian dime, and there was like nine or 10 U.S. zinc pennies in there. And I think there was one nickel as well, and that was U.S. I don't know why that nickel U.S. fell through. I have no idea. Liberty Bleeds is going to be restringing the axe tomorrow. Hmm. What's tomorrow? Saturday. Oh, Saturday Showdown. Yeah. What time is that in the morning? I hope I'm up. What time is that in the morning? Is that 10 Pacific? 9 Pacific in the morning? Oh, I know I'm going to be up late tonight. I think a lot of us are. I'll be up real late tonight. So hopefully I'm up for that. I usually enjoy going to Saturday night showdown, and if and when I'm able to attend Monday Night Metals, I really enjoy going there and listen to the new people coming in and the guests that they have. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'd like to see him restring the axe. Well, I'm real happy. Like I said, I got to get out here and you all came in to support me. That my phone's working and it's doing very well. And I can actually mess around with it. Just hopefully this time I take care of it and I don't drop it and smash it. I can actually zoom in on things. Oh, there's a chainsaw again. Yeah, this is so nice and peaceful. I think I talked about it on other streams before. I sometimes take it for granted living out in the country and having what I have. It's so nice, peaceful, and relaxing. A case may help. Yeah, I got it in the case. Knuckles, I got it in a case. It's in a case right now. I've got it in a case, and it's attached straight to my tripod. The one thing I need to do is probably get a harder case. This is a soft case, so I don't think that'll help it. If I do drop it, I need to either get a hard case or maybe I need to get one of those screen protectors that you can buy and you can stick over the top of the screen. That would probably help in case I drop it. Oxyco's guitar, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good with the guitar. I got my guitar. I got my guitar shoes on. I got a electric guitar with the same style as that I got for Christmas. What do they call those things? Crocs. Just stop dropping it or forget it on your lap. That's what happened. Had it on my lap, popped out of the car, boom, bang, bing, right on the floor. Silver Spurs, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, it was about 3 years ago that my original Motorola that I had, my very first one, I left on the top of my car, the very top, and I took off going down the road with it. I hit like maybe 30, 40 miles an hour, and it's off the back and onto the pavement. I smashed that up really good. Yes, I did. And then I got this new Motorola 2022. I'm gonna take you guys off here. Yeah, yeah. There's the tripod. I took the 2022. I got that. I had that over a year, and had it on my lap. Got up out of my car. Boom, bada bing, crack. I still haven't did any pouring in a little while. And there's Doom Buggy. Oop, I forgot a flower to put out there. Metal flower. And I think I'm gonna take that baby for a ride. Either take that for a ride or I'll go take that one for a ride. Maybe I'll take them both for a ride. Not at the same time. Thank you. Thank you, Snakebite. Yeah, I got a 125 there. I got a 125 there. I got my Sika 2 600 behind that motorcycle. Got my Doom Buggy. That's real fun. That'll go. Top speed about 57 miles an hour. That's only if you're going downhill though. If you're going on level plane, it'll do about 47, 48. But going downhill, I've got up to 50. I think it was 57 miles an hour. I don't know if I want to go any further that way. Last time I came on the south side of my fifth wheel, I lost connection because of the Wi-Fi. But yeah, that bush down there. Let's see. The other side of that telephone pole, that bush, I got my land marker there, and I own straight back 900 feet, 950 feet that way. I think it is, or is it 1,050? I forget. Then it goes across 480 feet, 480 feet in that direction. That's facing west right now. Then it comes back down along that tree line over there. Actually, it's about 4 feet the other side of that tree line, all the way out to the road. Like I said, there's a cell tower, but that doesn't do me any good because that's not my provider. Yeah, thank you very much. It's very nice and peaceful back here. Nobody for about 7 miles behind me. Nearest neighbor is about 1,000 feet that way, and the next nearest neighbor is probably about I don't know, 700 feet maybe. There's nobody living there. The guy passed away that lived there. He hasn't been nobody living there for 2 years. And then just to the south of me, my next neighbor, they're about 1,000 feet away from me as well. Yeah, my fifth wheel's in the way. Who wants to go for a swim? Woo! Let's see. Oh man, hunting on the Trans Am. Used to catch stuff. Yeah, on the T-top. Yeah, yeah. I miss my old Trans Am, my GTA. Oh, I miss my Z28. I miss my 1969 Mach 1. 69 Mach 1. Had a 1972 Cutlass 442 Oldsmobile. I missed that car. Wish I would have never got rid of it. Man, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? 86 Pontiac Trans Am was the first Trans Am I have ever owned. Uh, New, that is. It was brand new. Bought it new. Had point zero 0.01 miles on it. I think I'm still zoomed in. Yeah, I was still zoomed in. 1979 Z28. It's another car I loved. Yeah, I did have a lot of nice vehicles. Yeah, I sold them, and they. I think the 1972 Cutlass Oldsmobile, the 442, I sold to my sister's boyfriend for $600. There was nothing wrong with it. It might have been like 89, 90,000 miles, 98,000 miles. It wasn't even over 100,000. $600 back in the day. The 1969 Mustang. Oh wait, was that? No, that's the one I sold. It was a 69 Mach 1 Mustang, the 69. I sold that to my sister's boyfriend for $600. Nothing wrong with it. I had, they weren't, I don't think they were SS Craigers I had on there. I had chrome rims, but they were like the moon rims, I think. But they were really nice. 442 Oldsmobile. I don't even remember what happened to that. I don't remember. One of my very first cars that I had gotten was a what year was it? 1970. I think it was a 1971 Grand Torino, Ford Grand Torino station wagon. It had a 351 Cleveland in it. Couldn't kill that car. Couldn't kill it. The transmission and the engine, wow, I beat the heck out of that car. I literally beat it. I talked about it before. I'd go down the road about 30, 40 miles an hour backwards, drop it into low, and I'd hammer it for all it was worth. And I'd click up in a second, hammer it for all you could. Happy Tiger. Good night. Good night. Have a happy 4th of July and a safe 4th of July. Yeah, I'm just reminiscing now. Got talking and thinking about my cars and the things I did with them. But we'd get on the roads and we'd do burnouts with them. That's what you do when you're 16, 17 years old, I guess. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Tiger. Have a good night. I hope if you see the fireworks tonight, you enjoy them. I'll probably go up in the balcony of my garage and I'll probably watch them from there. I'll do my own fireworks here with the fireworks that I got. I just hope Mrs. T-Bird will be able to take some time away from her computer work to come out and enjoy them so I don't have to do them at midnight or 1 o'clock. Trying to think of all the cool cars I used to have. The other ones that weren't so cool, they're still pretty good. I had a Chevy Malibu. That was a 74. Um, what else did I have? Chevy Chevelle. I had 1970 Chevy Chevelle. I think my favorites though was the 69 Mach 1, the 86 Trans Am, and the 1979 Z28. Them were my favorites. Those are my three favorites. 442 Oldsmobile. I love that car. Miss my Trans Am. I'm going to get another one. Going to get another one. 3 years, and that'll be my retirement car. Yours has the multi-port in it too, Sean. Right? The multi-port fuel injection, multi-port tuned injection on the top. That was a sick car, man. That went to the scrapyard though. Unfortunately, I talked about it before. My two boys, me and Mrs. T-Bird have three children. Yeah, tuned port injection. Me and Mrs. T-Bird have three children, and our daughter hadn't been born yet. I had no more than just took the insurance off me, but just liability because I just made the last payment on it. and hadn't even had the insurance off it for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, just liability. And a small animal came out in front of her, and she swerved to miss it. It has the big wide profile tires, and she went off the road, which was a small little embankment. She went to come back on. She oversteered, and when she came back on the road, of course the wheels were turned, and it shot her right back off the road. And she sideswiped one tree and hit another one head on. She had our two boys with her. They were somewhere around 2 and 4 years old. They were in car seats, and everything was fine. Never got mad. Never got angry. Uh, Her and the two boys were fine. Not a scratch. Totaled the car, but I parted out what I could out of it and had the junkyard come get the rest. Sold the engine, the tranny, the back deck lid uh, was good. the the T tops were good. Sold those. Sold all the seats out of it. Yeah, I think I still have the stereo. I'm almost positive I still have the stereo on that. It's inside the house in the cupboard. Yeah, I told her it's unfortunate. I try to avoid hitting an animal if I can. But if it's going to cause you more bodily harm and damage, especially when you got children, as long as it ain't a deer, a 200-pound deer or something, is better off sometimes just to hit the animal. Unfortunately, try to miss it as much as you can. But like I said, she was fine. The kids were fine. That's all that mattered. Um, I think the engine on I sold everything real cheap. The engine didn't even have it. It didn't even exceed 65,000 miles. I can't remember, but it was somewhere between the lowest 48,000 to a high 64,000. I know it wasn't over 65. I sold the engine and tranny together. I think for 300 or 400 bucks. That was way back in the day too, and that was a steal. The seats, I forget. I think they're the same guy. The T tops and the back deck lid. Uh, Sold it to the same guy, and the rest went to the junkyard. Of course, I sold him the tires and the rims too. hmm. Selling gunmetal, 13K. Wow. Yeah, that 1986 Pontiac Trans Am GTA, when I had bought it, I bought it in '86, tail end of '86. Um, I can't remember the price, what it was, but the actual car payment back then was $351 a month. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I may have taken it out for 5 years, maybe six, but I think it was five. Um, but I was pretty young back then, and the insurance was costing me like 3,000 something a year for collision and all that stuff. It was crazy. I don't even know if I was at that age and still had it today, what it would cost me for insurance nowadays. But I couldn't believe like 3,000. I'm thinking it was like $3,600. $3,600, I think it was a year. That was just crazy. Well, this wound up be a lot longer than half an hour. But anyways, I'll probably say goodbye to everybody. Thank you, Sean Stafford, for stopping in here. I know Liberty Bleeds was in here. I believe he said he had to take off. You're 62. You had many hot rods. Ooh, favorite was a 72 Vega, the 327 built in. Wow, 4 speed. Ooh, oh my. Wow, awesome. Yeah, that I could be mistaken. I'm trying to think. My my 79 Z28 was 4 speed. That was a standard, and I can't remember, but my 79 or no, my 69 Mach 1, my Mustang, I think it had a 3 speed in it. I think it had a 3 speed, first, second, and third. Well, reverse too, but I'm pretty sure it was a 3 speed. I could be wrong because I know I had one that was a 3 speed before, but I don't remember. I'll have to look that up. But that was a sick car, Mach 1. I got pictures of it. I'll have to dig the pictures out and show them to you guys one of these days. Alrighty, Deneen, thanks for hanging out. That bird's the word. Thank you, Knuckles. Woo! Yeah, brother. Happy 4th of July to you, Knuckles. Deneen, happy 4th of July to you. Sean Stafford and everybody else that stopped by. We got a few new people that were in here. We had Snakebite. Happy Tiger was in here. Thank you all. Daisy May. I missed Daisy May. Oh, my. I missed it. I missed it. Oh, I'm bad. I'm bad. I didn't even see it. I must have been reminiscing about my cars, not paying attention. That was daydreaming. Alrighty, guys. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Uh, love each and every one of you. Stay safe. Be good. Alrighty. T Bird out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care, y'all. T Bird out. Goodbye to Jeff as